And hello, welcome back to another multiplayer Minecraft Mondays. I'm Daniel, and actually there is no one else joining me today. It is just going to be me talking to myself, but this time entirely on purpose. So today, gosh, ever since we lost everything in that horrible server crash, there's just like this whole place here. We were working on like this nice zoo and everything. It's so disheartening when that happens. You lose everything, and you just don't feel like repeating all the work. Well, in any case, at some point or another we will be facing off against Mobzilla, but as it currently stands, we are just going to horribly die in a fiery explosion. So right now, I think our best bet is going to be to set up a series of defenses, probably missiles and explosives and whatnot. Actually, let's see if Alex got around to installing. No, doesn't look like it. So, no sentry guns just yet, but that's alright. We'll make do for now. So what I'm thinking of doing, to all 0 viewers out there, is building up a sort of a fake city, which will house just all of our various missile launchers and railguns and whatnot, just in every direction. Not going to do this by hand because that's kind of silly. Instead, I'll be doing landmarks and fillers, because honestly this are definitely some of the best additions I think that from all the mods that we have. Like, man, auto construction is really just so handy. What shall we make these out of? I always liked making an ice building. No. Ooh, chiseled stone bricks. Yes, how about that? So what options of bricks do we have? Yeah, those chiseled ones are nice. Ice bricks. Huh. Yeah, I'll make a building out of that. Okay. Behold the power to control time and space. Wow. 3,000 days. That's, the server's been going for quite a while. I guess we only recently started doing creative modes, like all of that is just actual day-night cycles. Alright, let's just plop this down here. 10 by 10 will be good. Hello there, Boltforge. I know you're not going to hear this until like 60 seconds or something, because Twitch is being just, those upgrades, and I'm making air quotes even though you can't see them. Yeah, but it's just rather silly. It just really kills the sort of sense of interactivity that you get with smaller streams. But in any case, I do appreciate you joining us. Or me. I'm so used to saying us. It's kind of lonely here. Everyone's off all on vacation. Well. In any case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, this looks good. Probably. I guess I could play some music, since otherwise it's just gonna be me talking to myself. Or I could just talk about random things. I don't know. How is this gonna work? Okay. so skyscraper's good enough for that tall, I think. I'll start with that, I guess. Oops, let's put the landmark down. Anyways, I guess if you are just joining us, you have no idea why this channel has, like, God, what is it? Or featured or some crazy thing like that. You know, we only have like a pittance of subscribers or followers. We are Cloudboat Armada. We do a variety of things throughout the year, but the main thing, I think the page is actually even still set for that, is Indie Games for Good Marathon, which every year, for the past couple of years, in October, we hold an independent games charity marathon benefiting Child's Play. So you definitely, if you're here for that, you missed it by several months. Sorry, come again next year. But do check it out. We raised $10,000 this last year. So it's all a whole lot of fun. And I guess primarily this channel exists to just sort of keep us active, keep us kind of give us practice for streaming things. Try and, you know, build up fans a trickle at a time. All of you out there, thank you for watching. Usually it's a lot more interesting than this because we have more people, but, you know, holidays being what they are. Yeah. What was I doing? I guess redstone, cells, batteries. Charge this thing up. And bricks. Actually, I need bricks. Alright, I'll just make an empty shell of this. Over here. There we go. So yep, even in creative mode, I found new and creative ways to be even lazier. Dear. And like that, the first building in our series of sort of pseudo missile skyscrapers is built in just 10 seconds flat. It's gonna explode everywhere. Alright. Now, what are we gonna put inside of this? Well, let's get some glass, I guess. Glass panes. And make some floors in that, some windows. Let there be light inside this building. You know what? Killing slimes is that's just so. Let's see. Well, you know, doing the dirty work yourself. That's just not something I do anymore. We'll just get these golems to do it for me. Go on then. Spawn a golem? No? Not so much. Do the spawn eggs not work or something? Oh, nope. Alright, all you wolves, go on then. Attack! Attack my minions! Go, kill the slime. I guess that noise is kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we're definitely thinking about starting up a new server, just entirely new set of mods, or maybe not even mods at all. You know, just try out. Oh, actually, how is the audio on that? Like, since I don't have anyone to actually test this with, I just have the local recordings to go by. Those were all right. But yeah, if you need me to adjust the audio, just let me know, and I'll do my best to respond in the 30-second gap. But yeah, I mean, basically, at the point that the server was before our terrible hardware failure, we had basically just had unlimited resources, like just legitimately just machines, making more machines, just pumping out millions of blocks. We could fly with our power armor. It was kind of silly. So I guess in that regard, we're not really losing out on. We didn't really lose out on too much. It's just, you know, the time invested, you know, building those particle accelerators by hand, and you know, building up the glass menagerie by hand. You know, can't do that with machines, unfortunately. But I mean, you know, I guess, you know, automation is the way of the future, as unfortunate as that is for, you know, sort of low wage market. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the slimes. Like, the slimes especially, just kind of irritating. Just that noise, just the constant squelching. I guess what I could also do is just rig up an enormous amount of explosive just underneath the pagoda. So just blow that up if we really need to, but I think that'd be a little mean. Well, I guess I don't really have anything else to talk about. I guess I could just talk about random things. So I went to this restaurant the other day. It's called The Melt, and all they do is just like variations on grilled cheese. And so you might think that that's just kind of boring, you know, grilled cheese. But these were really good. Like the one that I had was a truffle and pecorino grilled cheese. And let me tell you, that was a good combination there. Truffle was, you know, really kind of a subtle touch, but the cheese, good kind of a solid, definitely, you know, definitely better than the classic, you know, white bread and American. But the other really kind of remarkable thing that I only had to bite one of my friends, but it was this thing that was basically it's macaroni and cheese in a sandwich, and that was just, I don't know. I guess if there's something to be said about you know, American cuisine, you know, that's probably a big shining example of that. You know, cuisine in air quotes, I guess. I don't know. And it was dawn again. Day 3074. I guess subtracting those two nights, or those two missed nights, you could probably figure out how long the server's been running, just based on that. It's like a 20-minute day-night cycle. I guess the reason I'm also building up these kind of silly little skyscrapers, I want there to be things for Mobzilla to blow up. Because as it is, we have a whole bunch of underground stuff, but that's just not as interesting. the mobs will rampage around and then suddenly falling into a giant pit, and whoops. Without a skyscraper-filled cityscape to destroy, the rampage just isn't as entertaining. Oh God, why are the wolves here? Ah. That was strange, but okay. Stop! Oh God, they're dying. What's going on? I guess any of the people out there who are actually viewing, do you have any suggestions or requests for mods or mod packs you'd like to see us try, or servers too? Like, definitely one of these sort of fun. Oops, sorry about that. Oh God, I keep killing them. Definitely one of the fun things we did was checking out some other sort of multiplayer. Oh, this is really depressing. Can't build, but man, I feel really bad about that. I spawned them to kill that slime, and now I'm just pushing them off to their death. Jeez. What was I saying? Oh yes, so we definitely had a lot of fun checking out Mineplex that one week. Just playing all sorts of really silly sort of mini games on that. Other things like that. If you'd like to see us check that out, or adventure maps. There are definitely a lot of really crazy ones out there. Hypixel.net. Okay, I will put that down. Write that down. We'll take a look at that. Probably not next week. Next week we're gonna just blow all this up in a gigantic orgy of explosions and destruction, and if Mobzilla doesn't touch the pagoda, I'm just gonna set fire to it, because that'll be really kind of cathartic, because it's just been sitting there since like the second week we've had this up, and it's made of wood and wool and more wood, and just like it's a tinderbox just waiting to go up. Actually, no, it'd be really interesting would be kind of like a, if there were a giant mech mod. I'm sure there's a giant mech mod. There has to be some. Like, someone's done that by now. Like, we can get 5 people and, transform into a gigantic battle robot to fight off Mobzilla. That would be thematic. Yeah, no, I mean, no argument here. Like, it is a really nice design, and Shannon did a superb job building it. But I've been resisting the temptation to just destroy it for weeks and weeks and weeks. Going. Okay, only a couple more floors. Floors, quote unquote. Really is just like those cardboard buildings you'd see in the old. God, were they the Tokusatsu? I can't remember. Special effects shows, Super Sentai shows, Power Rangers, and whatnot. Just those cardboard buildings they all tromp upon. You can quite clearly see. They're just like these hollow shells. think I really should just play some music. This is just the silence is deafening. Goodness. Alright, it's not like we were gonna monetize these videos on YouTube anyways. There we go. You know what? I actually have been meaning to blow up the moon. I might do that after I... let's just go to the moon. Alright. Actually, do we even... I don't even know where we were. If we had built things to do that. Oh yes, okay. We'll leave the skyscraper building to later. Let's, where is it? Galactic craft, rocket launch pads, and pre-fueled rocket. Oh, nice. I don't know, Mackle 1, 2, 3. Although you're probably gone by the time you are going to hear this. Yeah, honestly, like, this stream is really just for continuity's sake this week. Like, everyone who would otherwise normally participate is, you know, off doing holiday things or whatnot. Or something. I don't even know. Actually, oh, thank you, Matt. Oh, it's nighttime on the moon. It's the worst. Oh no. Hello there, McInfection. Today we are going to the moon, but like the moon at night. The moon at night is just terrible. Really shouldn't be here. Oh, landed though. So I guess there's that. How do I get out of this? Enter space, something. Oh god, there's no light. Truly, the moon is a terrible, terrible place. not even... I can't even remember how to get out of my spaceship. Jeez. Is it space? Space? No. This is terrible. Well, I might be on the moon, or I might have died, or... Oh, get out of my spaceship! This is terrible. I can't even tell. Oh man. I don't know if this is like just thinking creative, or if I actually am on the moon. I'm just not being able to place anything. It's really hard to see. Yep, you can see all the Endermen dying on the moon. It's, you know, it is a thing that happens. Okay, well, gosh, you know, oops, worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna go back home. I'll take the door to the moon, because that's just a lot more reliable. Actually, I'm assuming the door to the moon is still here. Yes, yes it is. Huh, this is pretty terrible. What happened to our moon base? Oh no. Have we not built that by October? That's pretty amazing. I didn't think we'd lost that much. Alright, glowstone, go down. Did Galacticraft just like break or something? Oh no, there we go. Ugh. Jeez, what that was all about. Okay, well. Huh, this is really weird. Like, I guess our entire moon base is just gone. Which is really kind of sad. Like, that was pretty sweet. We had like a self-regenerating oxygen factory thing. I guess that was also powered by interdimensional trees, but never had that. It's gone. It's all gone. Oh man. Everything. Well, that's right though. I was going to blow up the moon, so that's what I'm here for. So blow up the moon I shall. Antimatter explosives. Those are seems worthwhile. Do 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 do. connects to the moon as well. Yeah, I guess I might have just been in this gigantic crater too. Or no. Just the Enderman. Next to the dimensional tears. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, once upon a time we could have actually legitimately built, whoa, just getting torn apart. We could have actually legitimately built all these antimatter explosives, like we had the resources for that. Which is pretty crazy. Okay, well, note to self, do not try and build through dimensional tears, it's just a terrible idea. Ah, screw it. Two's good. Or, no, just one. Goodbye, Moon! It was good knowing you. I mean, I guess it's not the entire moon, it's just this enormous chunk of it. But, you know, never liked you anyways. We'll go exploring the gigantic hole in the ground. Yeah, pretty big. I mean, considering that was just like, you know, one single antimatter explosive. But it didn't quite reach all the way down to the bottom of the moon, so we'll have to remedy that. I guess it's a lot less dramatic when you can't actually see if there's no glowstone. Yeah, no, you know, punch a hole in the bottom of the moon, and down it goes, all the way, actually, past the bottom of the world. Doop, now we're in negative. Yep, past the bedrock. There it is. So I really hope it doesn't, you know, Mobzilla doesn't come down to actually just having to, you know, antimatter bomb out our base, but, you know, if we need to save the world, I guess that's what it'll have to come to. In any case, I hope my spaceship is still around here. So, oh no, that's right, I used the door to get back. I guess, speaking of which, I guess I blew up the door too, well. Take a blinking look back. I guess I could set up like EMP defenses on the Yoda, like that wouldn't destroy the aesthetic of it. I should actually probably get rid of these rifts before they do consume the whole, yes, there we go. Scrub through that. Oh, there we go. That's good. Yeah, we had some fun times with red matter. Like there was a whole dimension that was just, it was the worst, it was the worst Mistcraft dimension we had ever found, and we just blew it up entirely. Let's take a little field trip over there. Oh, mobs and death. Here we go. I think it's even more, it's more just death now. Because I think if you go there, there's not actually land anymore. Yeah, there's just this platform, and make it as daytime as it can get. Which is to say, not very. But yeah, we just blew the crap out of this place. This is actually a lot more intact than it was at one point. Can I just not affect time? It's not. But yeah, no, this is the result of just like anti-gravity explosives and red matter explosives. Just all the explosives. You just get this little island floating off in nowhere. It's just all discombobulated. I guess there's not really so much in the way of mobs now. Killed them all. Just blew them the right fuck up. What was that? So just leave a red matter explosive there for the next guests. Although that actually is kind of a cool effect. Perch right on the event horizon. But it's kind of funny seeing that square texture just kind of rotating like that. Yeah, I think, you know, overall, we had fun with this mod pack. We did a lot of stuff. Like, I guess you can't really see it from out here, but just all the infrastructure there that we have underneath this pyramid. It's just truly incredible. Like all the logistics pipes, the manufactories, and everything. Yeah, thankfully I do have my Mistcraft book, one of those NEI slots. Just like all this stuff over here, the automated farms and that. Oh my god! Seriously? Oh no, I don't even have my keeping. I hadn't even built my fusion reactor yet. Although, you know, what a disappointment that turned out to be. Where am I? Water. But I mean, just like, you know, biofuel is just so overpowered once we have like all the infrastructure for that. Like, the fusion reactor was a pittance in comparison, and now it's gone. Jeez. Infamy on Feed the Beast. Infamy. Yeah, like I said, we're definitely going to look at a bunch of different things for the coming year. So we're going to start something new, and I think I want to go in kind of a different direction for the next sort of round of this. Do something a little different than just sort of the kind of open world build that we've been doing. That's fine. I think this basically just turned into like a kind of a weird buildcraft powered version of Feed the Beast Light, but also Plus, because we had stuff that they don't have. I don't know. 61 mods is quite a bit. Up. Maybe I guess also the idea for this is if anyone remember like that one the city of Tokyo 3 from Evangelion. It's like the whole city that just is not really a city, but it's also just also all the buildings are just turned into walls and missile launchers and guns and everything. I'm trying to build that as well. Not just the cardboard buildings get knocked down. Alright, let's stick some EMP towers. Oh no, EMP towers are kind of useless there. Sure, Hunter 987654, you certainly can have a shout out. Goodness knows I'm not really doing anything else at the moment. Yep, that's coming. Hooray, delays. Good on you, Twitch. God. Hello there, Introlo 77. Alright, how do these things all work again? So just set up a radar dish. And I guess some red net. Good. I'm actually manually configure these, so that's cool. So right now, like, our server is just like a just enormous, like, mishmash of mods, but we're kind of reaching the end of everything. It's just we kind of exhausted, things to do. So we're gonna go out with a bang, and we're going to try and fight off Mobzilla. Once I get Alex to actually upgrade us to 164. So right now I'm just making missile defense systems that we can just target it with missiles and try and blow it up that way. Because it has like 4,000 hit points and is utterly impossible to actually fight normally. Yeah, we did actually have a normal Minecraft server. That was fun. But it just, after a while, you kind of run out of things to build. I mean, like, maybe not necessarily run out of things to build, but like, it's just, I don't know. A lot of the mods that we had, like, really kind of helped expand that, so we could do just all sorts of crazy things. Like some of the things, like I really liked that normal Minecraft, just you don't have with like the red net cabling, or the red net microcontrollers. Like instead of having to build out this enormous like 16 by 16 by 16 like circuit, like chunk of redstone circuits and things. You just have a this programmable microcontroller that just work out the logic and tell it what to do. I mean, yeah, I know it's not quite the same, but well, let's test this thing out. So I'll go launch a missile at my building. Actually, what are my coordinates? I know. Alright, actually, what are some non-destructive missiles that I can launch at this thing? Just to test this out. Hypixel is 1.7. I mean, that's whatever, like... if we're gonna be doing other things, like, we'll just, load up whatever's needed. So, and yeah, I mean, if we do find an interesting server to just sort of do a program on or do a couple episodes on, it'd be great. Alright, missiles that are definitely not any of those. Where's that there we go, the anvil missile. The anvil missile, relatively non-destructive. I guess I say relatively, I hope it doesn't blow everything up. I mean, I guess I'll find out. Oh no, I need to do that, darn. There we go. And power. And let's go on then. Alright, let's push the button. Oh, I need a block for that. Well, I assume that worked, given that that missile just flopped onto the ground. Or that was just like the worst thing ever. Alright, we'll try that again. Maybe I just really am terrible at missiles. Well, let's try shooting it somewhere else. Over here. Radar gun out of electricity. No. I guess the EMP did work. Maybe. Oop. Well, let's go turn this off and make sure that my missile launcher is actually working. Alright, we'll try this one more time. And, okay, I guess the EMP did work. Pretty cool. Yeah, nifty. Well, I'm impressed. I guess I'll just drain the battery on that. Wow, cool. Okay, so that's, I guess I probably shouldn't actually have this because it'll make any sort of missile defense just, kind of fall flat. And yeah, another rain is kind of irritating. It'll make any sort of missile defense just kind of fall flat when we try and launch them against rain again. Off. Although I guess I can protect this building. Now what I really wanted to do though is get the railguns, just hook those all up, and just prevent anyone from ever entering our base again. Kind of funny. But, okay. Good to know. That worked. I guess I could set up EMPs here just to prevent any errant missiles from destroying the pagoda. Yeah, I don't know exactly how, if this is going to ruin the aesthetics of it. Just going to put them in this floor. Not one of these floors. That's right, I can't actually fly in that way. Pagoda was not designed for flying entities. Actually, I guess it'd be more appropriate to put it on top. I wonder if I could even fit a radar thing in here. These are kind of big. Not quite. Oh, there we go. Actually, I'm kind of stuck here now. Oops. Is there the cross crab? I'm not entirely sure what that is, actually. What you're referring to there. Alright, it's not like we need to go to the moon anyways. Well, now we do. Oh, here we go. Radar station up here. Excellent. Modernized. Sold all this crap. Yeah, so we're actually, we're playing a custom mod pack, that the other usual hosts were, designed. And so it's sort of like a kind of build-crafty, feed the beast plus, minus. It's just kind of a hodgepodge of all sorts of different mods. I mean, I guess we could try just doing one of those, just you know, one more of those more well-known packs next, that would be another option. Alright, disrupt those missiles. Okay, well, let's see if that missile launcher actually works, or the radar thing actually works. Can protect this structure at least from malicious missile attack. Oh, you know, I guess I can also. Completely forget about this feature. Whoops, no, that is not the right one. I thought you could ride. Yes, you can ride the missiles. So I'll just do this. Oops, nope, nope. Take that back. Well, I'll just follow it that way. Well, I see that radar and EMP was entirely ineffectual. Yeah, no, it should be a lot higher than that, but like I said, this is a save from back in October. We've been through a lot more days than that. Well, good job, radar. That was okay. I guess it did work, kind of. Actually, I should just get a lever. It's a little bit easier to reach. I just want to ride this missile. There we go. Alright, where's that lever? Oh god, I can't see. A terrible idea. Definitely need more accessible missile controls. For any would-be missile riders. Okay, there we go. There's that missile, there's the Yeehaw! Well, I gotta say, you know, this radar not working out too well. Oh, it's just because I ran out of power? What? What? Sure, Hunter 987654. Didn't have another one. Man, I don't even know what the deal is with the radar. I guess unless the EMP just knocks it out as well. That seems like kind of a silly system. So, yeah, what do I know? Yeah, no, the missile riding, kind of a fun way to travel. You know, if you don't mind exploding at the end. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I do want to try and just protect just this immediate area, so we don't, you know, disable all the missiles. Like, this whole thing here, this worked pretty well, and I don't know why that one's working, but this one isn't. So, who knows? But, try it again, I guess. Yeah, no, so I mean, the fact that the radar seems to stop, like, it seems like it should be going, but it's not. You know, and then when I update the that red net there, you know, it actually activates. So there's something is getting jammed. I'm not sure what it is. Them to connect it all properly. On the other hand, it could just be that, you know, who knows why this particular works. Maybe. Try adding more of those in. Actually, I guess the real experiment is just disabling all but one of these. Because I know that this worked. This seemed to work pretty fine. Radar gun. Excuse me. So yes, I mean, this thing is set to 10 and 10. Like, that's tiny. Alright, so here we go. The missile. That's not the missile. Push the button. And I totally forgot to put in the coordinates. My bad. Thank goodness I'm not using, like, actually destructive missiles. This would have been just ended terribly. Feed the proper coordinates this time. There we go. So yeah, I mean, just that one I mean, I'm assuming that the other ones don't actually have just sort of weird independent sensors of some sort. I don't know. Oh, although here, interesting. The no, there it goes again. Who knows what's going on? I'm so confused. So yeah, who knows? Like, by all rights, this should be functioning. Yeah, it's kind of a mystery. Maybe just setting it to both. Maybe it just does need. What's that? Well, in any case, I guess, try this one more time. I'm not gonna ride this one, but, so that definitely sounded like all four of them went. Disabled. I'm guessing that's just from the effect of, yeah, there it goes. Gosh, who knows? Actually, the only thing I could think of is that the EMP towers just have a really terrible height. Nah, I'm in, I am actually in Pacific time, so it's only 9 where I am. Yeah, it's interesting. We do have a bunch of viewers just from all over the place. But, yeah, thanks for joining us. For me, I keep saying us. Even if nobody's here for me to like not talk to, and when we have an expert does that weird audio thing, still sound like I have multiple personalities. And I want to feed the coordinates in. Yes. Welp. I guess it activated, sure, but it didn't trigger any of the EMPs. Well, whatever. Boring industrial building will be protected. Priceless architectural masterpiece will not. Oh boy. These sort of square buildings, I guess. Build up a bit of an... Oh god. Or that can happen. Hello. Wow, so it did not like that at all. These and all of these. Where these come from? Oh dear. Guess I should stop clicking on these. Oh, thank you, Boltforge. Yeah, normally I'd extend the invitation to join our server, except we're probably going to be shutting down the server in like a week. So... I guess you still could, like, all the information is somewhere. Top of that window. How about close it? Chat window. Well, in any case, it's If you would like to join us, you can download the Technic Pack launcher, pop that URL in, and then the server is at lab2.ucsc.edu. Yeah. Oh, I mean it's open to anyone. It's the real trick is, you know, getting the appropriate mod pack. That's why people, you know, we don't have people just sort of hopping on all over the place. So it's just this sort of homemade, homebrewed mod pack. Wow, power relays, diamond sword, matter cannon. What was I doing? Was I building a wither? Terrible. I should not have these things. I was going to build a wither until that'll blow everything up. Yeah, building over here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they should still work, though, I think. I'm actually not entirely sure, maybe. Like, I could have sworn that all the Minecraft mods were universally compatible. It's all Java. Maybe not, though. I haven't really looked too much into that. Let's look at iron building. No, actually. Actually, I guess that would be a good point. Like, I don't know if the Technic launcher, they have that for Linux. I think they do. Let's check that out. Technic pack. Oh yeah, the matter cannon. The matter cannon is actually an interesting thing. That's part of the ME network pack, the applied energistics, and that one is like it's fairly easy. Like you just get a ME chest and power it up. You can put in nuggets of anything from like nuggets to meat to nuggets of lead, which basically just bullets. But oh, actually, here, yeah, no. The Technic Pack launcher is available on Linux, and that pretty much just handles everything automatically. It's super nice. I don't know. I can go show you the process. Or, oh god, do I even have the Applied Energistics network? Had they built that yet? In October? Be really sad if it's not there. Oh no, it's here. Okay. So actually, no, I'll switch to just regular survival for a bit. I have my inventory, and oh my god, this is the worst. Still have to use the wrenches and everything. So this is actually our logistics network. This is the no, it's hard to add mods. Huh, that's interesting. I had no idea. Guess I haven't really had to worry about playing Minecraft on Linux. Oh god, everything looks like it's down. Probably because we have no power. There's something. Oh my god, why is there no power? What happened to our energy? Oh, this is terrible. Oh, oh my god, that's what happened. The bio... No, wait, what? What is going on? I guess all the biofuel just ran out. And, well, turn on the emergency coal generators, I guess. Goodness, I haven't had to just turn on the steam engines in ages. Man, what happened? Like, this is what happens when you just sort of don't mind all our power. Oh, thank you, the mighty megabytes. Yeah, I do this every Monday. Usually, got more people. We usually do much more interesting things than me just kind of rambling about things and launching missiles at crap. But I think we are, like I said a lot earlier, we are kind of reaching the end of the lifespan for this particular server. Maybe not really the end of life, but like oh man, my alien visitor is gone too. Like we had a catastrophic hardware failure on the machine that was hosting the server, and so while we had backups, it was from October. So you know, a good like 2 months of just building and then things are just gone. And so, you know, we've said it, everyone can be creative now, but it's not the same, you know. Like I do not want to rebuild my particle accelerator and rebuild the gigantic laser manufactory. God, I'm trying to find the, oh yeah, here we go. The other generators. Turn all these on, unless, no, they are on. They're just out of fuel. Great. Great. Can I do this? Let's see. Fuel. Gonna fuel all these generators up. Because I'll be honest, I don't actually know how the biofuel system, all that works. That was Alex's shtick. I just, you know, combustion engines and fusion reactors, and they're not as efficient, but that was what I did before we had the biofuel, I guess, all that infrastructure set up. Which is crazy. It was just like cows and cows and cows. Wither's challenge. Is that's on the Hilux? Hilux, what was it? Where was that? Oh yeah, the Hypixel. MC to Hypixel. That sounds fun. Like, I think that'd be definitely a good change of pace from what we've been doing. Alright, well this should keep things powered for a bit. Since I guess apparently the Antarctic oil bubble was refining just ran out. Which is kind of amazing, because that thing is huge. Alright, refueling all these tanks with our cheaty fuel. Yeah, no, I mean I definitely love looking at all sorts of new stuff. And I think, I found the best way to find neat things to do in Minecraft is definitely getting suggestions from other people. So, think highly of it, then definitely go check it out. Oh my goodness, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to demonstrate the matter cannon, which is probably that's what we're going to be using to go try and fight off Mobzilla. Sidearms. Oh, that looks much better. All green and nice and totally powered now. Though I still have to use a goddamn wrench on this pipe. But, anyhow. Matter cannon. Alright. So that's gonna go, all these logistics pipes are gonna go fulfill my request through auto crafting, and it's all just super fun and complex, and it's like, it's so silly that we have that. Just because it's like, well, we're in survival, but actually we want to be in creative mode, so let's build it. Let's build creative mode for ourselves. This needs to be charged, actually, before I can fire it, so we'll go stick it in the power relay. This thing is getting power, right? Probably. Maybe not. Oh dear. Nuggets. Alright, well, nuggets of meat. I like meat ingots. Meat ingots are the best. Okay, so yes, I mean the applied energistics mod is it's an interesting concept, and this is not getting any power at all. Okay, well, and oh, that's because our controller. Oh, that's not getting fed any energy. Great. Let's rely way too much on biofuel. Well, it looks like it should. I mean, this is all working. But anyhow, so the applied energistics thing was it's the idea that matter and energy are interchangeable, and so you can just sort of have containers that just like they take items and you can store them as information. You use energy to reconstruct it. That's the idea. I mean, in Minecraft, it's basically the same as magic, bag of holding. But no, actually, you know what I'll do? I'm just gonna cheat a little bit and pretend that was all hooked up. We actually have fuel now, or we actually have biofuel and the gigantic bank of generators and powered matter cannon. Whoops, where did that come from? And so anyhow, shooting raw meat ingots, it's like the least damaging thing, but it's also the most hilarious. So just, we're shooting people with raw meat. Though it still packs a punch, it still chips away at a block. It does well, it doesn't actually do much damage, but you can still really annoy people with it. Ugh, didn't even set up the logistics pipe just did this thing. Or the deep storage unit either, for that matter. But anyhow, so matter cannon. Let's go find what do I know? A cow. Actually, what armor am I maybe wearing? Oh, all the diamond. Anyhow, all these vibrating cows. That horrible little pen there. Before we moved the entire operation underground, that was even more inhumane, but whatever. Die, cow. So I mean, it does some damage. And like the lead nuggets just like one-shot cows. Like they one-shot most mobs. Oops, I keep eating the melons. Not so great. Anyhow. Back to creative. Well, I guess it does not like me messing around with infinite things. Goodbye. Technical difficulties. Oh, well, hello. Minecraft just decided to eat itself. Fun times. Anyhow, I think we'll call it for tonight. But tune in next week. We'll blow up the world. Or Model will blow up the world. We'll have more people. It won't just be me talking to myself. Again, and not because of some explicit technical difficulty where it sounds like I'm having conversations with myself, but I'm really talking to other people. This is just me talking to myself. Why does it do this? Anyways, yeah, so Bolt Forge, we and I guess, yeah, the Megabytes, you were also watching this. So yeah, we're do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. On Thursdays, we do Terraria or Starbound, depending on what people feel like. But yeah, no, I will definitely check this out. The Hypixel server, it sounds cool. And I think it'd be the kind of change of pace that we're looking for. But yeah, tune in next week. We'll welcome in the new year with doom and destruction, whatnot. Thanks for watching. I guess we'll see you later once... Oh god, once I'm able to resume control of my computer.